General Store, here to show you one of the cool things that we have at the store that can improve your marksmanship and help save you money. One thing that I have really enjoyed over the last several years is dry fire practice. And with dry fire practice, one thing that can come in handy is snap caps. And I have some of those with me today. These are Tradition snap caps. I have 9mm here, and we're going to put them in my Springfield XDM 9mm to show you how they work. Let's take these out. I'm going to load up a magazine with these. They're made out of plastic. They do have a brass end here. Inside is a spring, and what the spring does, it's going to absorb when that firing pin hits it. I'm just going to load up 5 to demonstrate to you what we can do with this. Alright, one of the great things that I have found about it is that it is simulating a real bullet. And something that us women have a little bit of a problem with is manipulating the slide on our guns. I tend to be too gentle with it, so I want to do something like this. I want to get a bullet in place like this. Well, what often happens is you'll have a jam. Now, when I practice with my snap caps, I will be able to see how easily that happens. If I'm really gentle, it's not always going to go into battery, okay? This one went in miraculously. Let's show you what happens here. I've got my loaded indicator shows, so it's got all the same feel. I'm going to line up all my sights, but there'll be no projectile. No loud pop either. So what is this good for? It's good for practicing my trigger control. I can quickly see if I'm flinching. I'll be able to work on those things. There's no recoil, so I'm not thinking in my mind, oh, I'm prepared for a bang. It's not going to happen. It helps you with slide manipulation. It's also a lot cheaper than putting rounds down range. Maybe you live in town and you can't afford to drive to the range every weekend. Well, you can afford these. We have them for about $15. We get you about 6. You can use them hundreds and hundreds of times, okay? Pop it right out. Next one's in. So I can work on my trigger control, my breathing techniques. And that's it. Come see us out at Gentry's and get some today.